Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? I just want to talk for a minute. I had to take a little break because sometimes when you get too caught up in something and when you care too much, you got to start taking a break from things. I just want to tell y'all thank you for what all you do for me on here about listening to me. Seeing the good side of things. Sometimes I act like I just don't play games. I don't play with games, and I don't like people to come on here and they're like putting all this sexual things to me because I'm not with that. Make you understand something. My lower parts is not worried about sex. You can get that anywhere. You can get that anywhere, and I'm not looking for that because my life is too. I don't need anybody without peace. I don't need complications. I don't need feeling like I can't do what I got to do because somebody else is jealous or envious or obsessing of me. I've been through that. I had a person try to track me down like I was a dog, and this person knowing they put magic on, allegedly on this person, and these people ought to be ashamed to what they done to this person. Make you do crimes that you never thought you would do. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all somebody. To tell people out here, don't get in love with people that you don't know so quickly because when you do, they can be serial killers. Allegedly, they could be people that are assigned to talk to you. They're assigned to make your life live in hell. And all I'm telling you out here, be safe and don't be stupid. Yes, people, we get lust in there. We want somebody and we long for somebody. But you got to remember, people that you long for, they will set you up. And every time you show your love or you try to put your love out in the open, you got some hater people. There's some haters out there, like what they would do. Mine, anybody I date, somehow people orchestrate things. And they want to date that because of who I am. I know now. And I'm not trying to trip with any of y'all, because I got a good heart. And I'm not letting nobody tear that apart. I'm not letting nobody come in my peace and interrupt the love that I share for y'all because it's genuine. It's not I'm on the street and I'm trying to sell something. No, that's not who I am. I'm here to tell you you deserve better in your life and you deserve your energy to be used with respect and used in the right way, not in a way where they use you and then they take what they need and they gone, young folks. Just like if I told you the story of when I had my first love in my life, they betrayed me. My very first love that I ever messed with betrayed me. And it was a betrayal. I was young, 16, and I had to go to my mother. That was the worstest day of my life, having to tell my mother that somebody I effed up. It was not easy. That's why I tell you, choose your love wisely, young people. Or I remember I went and got somebody else I thought would love me. No, they got somebody for me and orchestrated. You got to watch when people come to you and they're trying to date you and they want to be with you and they got violent behavior and you didn't know it at first and then you dating them and then they turn violent, then they turn controlling, then they get obsessed, then they want to put you and trap you and never let you go too far without knowing what an argument narcissists. We had some so-called past thing where all we do is they set up you meet narcissists so you won't never get your true love. People ain't, I'm not playing that game. I'm not trying to get no cords to me. I know what it is to cords to come to me. I'm not one of those. I love everybody, but I'm not on here to advertise to tell you false hope. If you don't believe in yourself and you don't want nothing of yourself, that's on you. I'm here for a higher purpose, and my body parts and what I got in behind me is not what I use to go in front of me. In other words, I learned lust will lead you right to the clinic. And lust can hurt you. The people that I tried to, they tried to date me, I'll never forget it, tried to give me HIV. And if I didn't use my instincts and I didn't go there. I don't mess with people. When I sense something, I'll know. because people try to cloak themselves and do magic. You can't play with my heart. And love spells don't work on me. You think they do in the beginning because I didn't know what they was. Now I know what it is. And we ain't doing no sex magic on me, period. That's just downright straight up. I believe in Most High can tie that ass up. And I call Most High, it's a done deal. I ain't even worried about it. Most High takes care of me, and my angels and my guardians, they're not going to let you do that to me. And just because you one person and you fail to cover yourself up, and it doesn't take much to start screening the people that you're going to sleep with. If you're going to sleep with these people, no disrespect to anybody, but we have to learn. That's why they got clinics, to make sure you ain't got nothing and make sure you wrap up, because people slip in these marriages. People do a lot of things, and then you stuck with the downfall of what they done. You don't want to be sentenced to the end because somebody wants you to go with them. One thing, I'm not dumb. I learned a long time ago, the